Hello everybody, today I have a do-it-yourself project for those of you that have husbands or you yourself use the product called Tend Skin. It comes in a blue bottle and for about 2.5 ounces costs $17. I'm going to show you how to do a homemade recipe of this product. You're going to need some aspirin. I'm using Bayer Advanced Aspirin Extra Strength. The recipe actually calls for any aspirin uncoated. This one is coated, but because this is what I have on hand, this is what I'm going to use. You're also going to need an empty container. This is the same bottle that I used. It has a little bit left in of the last batch that I made. And this container has measurements on it, so I just use this to do my measurements. You're also going to need some Witch Hazel and some rubbing alcohol. And you're going to need one of these little things. So I've already ground up the first batch of aspirin tablets. The recipe has you do two solutions. The first solution is 18 tablets and 5 ounces of the rubbing alcohol. If your bottle doesn't have measurements, just get something that you can measure out the ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in the 5 ounces of alcohol. And now I'm going to put in the 18 tablets of aspirin that I ground up. The first time I did this batch, I used a spoon and a glass bowl and crushed the tablets, and that took a very long time. So if you don't have one of these sets, I don't know what it's called, but it's used to break stuff and mash it up like seasonings and stuff, I suggest you get one. This one is plastic and I bought it for like $3 at my grocery store. So I'm going to use a piece of paper to make like a funnel. That way it'll be easier to dump in. Okay, so I put a piece of paper in the top of the bottle and I'm just going to dump in the powdered, if you can see. Just put all the powder in there and then mix it up. So I've put all of the aspirin in there, as you can see. I'm just going to mix it up. It should dissolve really easily since I ground up the aspirin into a powder. So now just set this aside. Now you want to take 8 more tablets of your aspirin and crush them up. I have 8 tablets here. You just want to crush them up into a powder consistency. Okay, I've crushed up the 8 tablets. Now this solution calls for 8 aspirin tablets and 2.5 ounces of the Witch Hazel. So I'm just going to add the Witch Hazel right into the bottle. So just scoop this up onto your spoon and continue to place it into the, put this so you can see it. Now when you add the aspirin to the Witch Hazel, it does make the solution fizz a little bit, so you can see it. But that's perfectly fine. It won't like explode or anything. And once you've put all of your aspirin into the bottle, you want to mix it up really well. And there you go, you have a 7.5 ounce bottle of what's basically a facial astringent. My husband uses this for razor bumps and ingrown hairs, just the same reasons that we used to buy the 10 skin, and it works perfectly fine. I also use it when I have some breakouts. I actually use it every day after I wash my face, and it helps to prevent any breakouts from coming, and it helps to dry out any blemishes that I already have. So now for the price comparison, I wrote this down so you guys could see it. A 2.5 ounce bottle of the 10 skin costs $17. I looked this up online, and I believe the website I got it from was Sephora.com. And it was $17 for a 2.5 ounce bottle of 10 skin. Now for all of the materials to buy all of the materials to make this would cost $10.06, I believe. $10.06. And what you would need to buy is some uncoated aspirin, or any aspirin you already have laying around, some rubbing alcohol, and some Witch Hazel. I use CVS.com to come up with these prices, and 180 count CVS brand of aspirin would cost 99 cents according to their website. The CVS rubbing alcohol cost $2.19 each, and I would get 2 of those, so that would be $4.38. And the CVS Witch Hazel costs $4.69, and the total before tax would come out to $10.06. Now there's the recipe. The first solution calls for 18 tablets and 5 ounces of alcohol, and the second solution calls for 8 tablets and 2.5 ounces of the Witch Hazel, and this gives you a total of 7.5 ounces when you mix the two together. And the breakdown of the price of this, basically you end up getting, if you get 180 tablets of aspirin, 2 16-ounce bottles of rubbing alcohol, and 1 16-ounce bottle of Witch Hazel, you end up getting 48 ounces total for $10.06 compared to 2.5 ounces for $17. So you can make 6 batches of this bottle, this big bottle. You can make 6 of these for less than the price of 1 2.5 ounce of the 10 skin. And it's basically, it does the same thing. It helps with ingrown hairs, it helps with blemishes, it helps with razor bumps. My husband uses it, and he is he's a black man, so he has really thick facial hairs, and I know men tend to have really thick hairs, thicker than women's hair. So it works well. We've been using the last batch I made, which was this size bottle, we used for about 3 to 4 weeks. So you can make 6 of these bottles for about $10. So that's 6 months worth of facial astringent, so $20 a month, as opposed to that 2.5 ounce bottle, which would probably only last you about a week if you use it every day, twice a day. Well, if 2 people use it every day, twice a day, because me and my husband both use this bottle every day, twice a day, and it lasted us about 3 to 4 weeks. So a $17 2.5 ounce bottle, and you have to buy a new one every week. That's a lot of money throughout the year. So you can save a lot of money by doing it yourself, and I hope you guys try out this do-it-yourself recipe. And if you do, you can let me know how it works for you or for your husband. Thanks for watching my videos. You guys have a great day. Bye.